Hey guys, it's Beth, and I'm going to show you today how to make your own planner stickers, full box stickers, using just Pages on your Mac. And I'm doing this because a lot of people want to make their own stickers, but they don't know how to use any design software, and that's how I started. So I figured out how to do it in Pages, and I believe you could probably do it in Word as well, but I haven't used Word in years, y'all. I don't know. I think you can do it, but you have to make the page into a drawing canvas. So experiment with that if you have Word, but if you have Pages, here's how you do it. So I'm probably going to make a series of videos to show you how to do some different tricks that I've learned. But for today, I'm just going to show you this one thing. So we're going to go up here and get a new document. I use this vertical layout. And when you print this, you're just going to print it on sticker paper, and I'll show you which one I use. I use these Avery white shipping labels, and they are 8.5 by 11 sheets, and the whole sheet is a sticker. And then I just cut them out by hand with scissors, or I have one of those slider cutter things that you lift up the flat part and put the paper in and put it back down, and then the cutting part slides across. And I got that at Michael's for like, I don't know, $15. It was pretty cheap. So the first thing you want to do is make a shape. And these little dots down here represent all the different pages of shapes that you can make. And we want this last one over here, and you can scroll all the way to the right to get to it, or you can just go one to the left. And we want this one because it's just blank and it doesn't have any shadows on the outside, and I'll show you what I mean. So this one has like an ombre kind of fade in it, and this one has a little shadow on the bottom, and we don't want those. We want just the plain ones. So I'm going to click a square, and there I have a square. Now the boxes in Erin Condren planners are 1.5 inches across and 1.9 inches tall. And I believe the Happy Planner boxes are 1.5 inches across and 2.25 inches tall. So we're going to go here to arrange. As long as this is highlighted with the little boxes here, and adjust the size. And you want to make sure that this box is not checked. If it is checked, it's going to keep it a square, and we want a rectangle. So make sure it's not checked. And then you can go here and make it 1.5 inches. And then go here, and for Erin Condren, make it 1.9. Okay, and for the Happy Planner, I think it's 2.25. So there's your square. Ta-da! All right, and then the other thing I do on this page is I make it none here with the text wrap. And I do that because if you don't, then the shapes can sometimes interfere with each other on the page and kind of push each other around, especially when you add a text box. So I just make all my shapes and text boxes none, and then you can put them wherever you want. They don't push each other out of place or anything like that. So there's that. And then I can move it. And I'm going to put it up here, but I want to get it exactly where I want it. So down here at position, still in the arrange tab, I'm going to put it at 0.5 on both the X and the Y axis. So it's got a 1/2 inch margin at the top and on the side. Okay, now I'm going to put a pattern in it. And so I go over here to style, and I have bought some digital papers from Etsy sellers, and you can get these pretty cheap, like $2 or $3 a lot of times, especially if they're on sale, for a pack of like 10 or 12 different patterns. And you can use those for personal use as much as you want. If you want to sell them, then each designer will have instructions and guidelines for how you can go about using their designs in something you sell. But just for your own personal use, you can buy these. You can search the internet for free digital paper. You can just search Google for patterns and just download them, and you know, if it's just for personal use, you're not selling it, whatever you want. So we're going to go here to fill, and I'm going to use image fill because my digital papers are image files. And it automatically fills it in with this sort of stone look, but I'm going to choose my own. So I click choose, and it opens up a Finder window. And let's see, I'm going to go to my designery things because that's how I do. And let's see, let's just go to let's go to Lotto. These are cute. And I bought these from Etsy, from Lily Bimble on Etsy, and she has lots of really cute things. So here's a pattern, and I'm just going to choose that one. And when it's on tile here, the design is huge. So you can scale it down and then have that much of the image in it, and I kind of like that. Or you can do scale to fill, and you can see more of the pattern in that box. Okay, and then this one has a line. You can keep this line, make it a little bit smaller. I like to keep the line because it helps guide my cutting more. You can make it a lighter color. Oh, we'll keep that one. Like I can make it this gray color, and then it's not so bold, that line color. And there you have a box. Voila. All right. And so then you can copy this and paste. Oh, before I do that, let me back up and show you one more thing. The opacity at this right now, I just noticed when I was copying and pasting, is at 71%, and that makes it paler, but you can crank that up to 100%, and then I like that a little bit better. If you're going to put words, like if you want to put a quote on top of it or something, then you might want to dial down the opacity so that it's not so busy in the background and you can read your words easier. But if you just want to put the pattern in the box, I like to have it at 100% just because that's a great pattern. I want to see it really well. Okay, now I'm going to copy and paste. And I like Pages because it snaps things into alignment. So you see how it has these yellow lines? It has one at the top and one in the middle and one at the bottom. That is telling me that it's perfectly lined up with these other two. And so I'm just going to do that, and then if I want, let's do a different one. So we'll do we can do a new shape and start from the beginning, or we can just paste another one of these guys and choose a different image to put in it. So we'll go back to that same collection, put a different image in, and again, if you want to be able to see more of these little chevrons, you can switch it to tile, and now you can see a lot, and make it so you can see as much as you want. That looks good. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to copy and paste those, and it will line them up and snap them into place, lining up with both the one above it and the one to the side. So you can see how it has the 3 lines right, center, and left, and 3 lines top, center, and bottom to show me that it's perfectly lined up. And then I'll line up these other 2. And the great thing about this is when you're using one of those slider cutter things like I have, these are perfectly lined up. So when you print these on your sticker paper, you can just, you know, line it up and slice through the whole page at once, and you don't have to cut out every single little square by hand. You can cut out a whole batch of them at once, and then you're all set to use them. And so that's how you do it. Just make a shape, put it where you want it, fill it with an image of a digital paper that you have. If you want to choose the size of the pattern, then make it tile and choose the size. If you want to just use the whole thing, then do scale to fill, and there you have it. That is how you make full box stickers. for your Erin Condren planner. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and next time I'll show you some more fun tricks. Bye!